The other time we spoke about our appointments. People from the corporate world gave us the 3 things that make an appointment: the venue of the appointment, the date of the appointment, and what? The time. Oh yeah, I like you. Can we go back to the kind of appointment Jesus gave? In the appointment Jesus gave, it's only venue that he revealed. He didn't reveal the date, and he did not reveal the time. So how do you meet up with this appointment? Tarry ye. Oh, you're not full. You know the reason why I said all of these things? When you set up the altar, then the next thing is, there is no time for your appointment has been processed. It has been processed, but you will not be notified of it. The only way you can collide with the appointment time and date is what? Tarry. Please help me tell your neighbor, in consistency lies the power. Now, my friend is in the hall. You will continue from here. So as I round up, wait. Keep. This week we have serious business. We have serious matters to attend to this week. Let me tell you my own personal testimony before I step down. Because the idea of this week is what you need to set up a personal altar. If all of us have a functional personal altar, the counseling line that appears before my table will reduce. Somebody sent me a message that all my sisters, their marriages are not working. They've gone back to their to our father's house. I want to come and say, what are you coming to see me for? So what will I? So I should now. Hey, you know why everybody wants to see me? Nobody wants to tarry. And I'm not saying this to stop you from seeing me. I'm not saying this to stop. I'm just saying that let us add tarrying to this matter. Everybody has left. They've gone back to our father's house. The reason why it happened like that is because nobody is tarrying. All of you people are sitting down hoping that something good will happen. Meanwhile, there are altars that are regulating the lives of these people. Nobody wants to tarry. They want to make the pastor a Superman. So when he comes, he can press button and say, Galaboko, Galakoko, Gaya, Kaka. That is what they want to make a pastor. That's why most pastors are fake. They have gone to join themselves with Satan because, tell your neighbor, tarry. So when I went for youth service, I made up my mind before I departed for Kano. And I will pray the way I've never prayed before. I will fast the way I've never fasted. And I will give the way I've never given. That was my resolve. In order to help me keep my vow, when I got to camp, they stole my meal ticket. So the possibility of going back on my promise did not exist because the options were not many. May your meal ticket be. They stole my meal ticket the first night upon my arrival at the camp. So my fasting started almost immediately. Those were the days where we only had batch A and batch B. Batch A will come to camp in January, and batch B will come to camp in July. So we came to camp in January. The temperature of Kano that year was 11 degrees in the night. Now, do you know what it feels like? You want to begin a prayer adventure, and then the temperature now drops to 11 degrees. The meaning of 11 degrees is that it's very convenient for sleeping. If you don't have something that is more than a New Year resolution, the circumstances will make you not to be able to fulfill your vow. So I began to push in prayer, began to push in fasting, began to push. Those were the days when camp was 30 days. And after 30 days, we were released. I got to the place where my accommodation was, and I continued in my prayer and fasting. The place was conducive. I found a hill. That is where I used to climb for my prayer. So when I come back from work, sometimes I come back from work by 5, I climb the mountain. I come back from the mountain by 11, sometimes 12 midnight, some other times. And I maintained it on a daily basis. So I was praying for January, prayed February, prayed March, prayed April, prayed May, prayed June. In June, God now told me, it was very clear. He said, I can see you are praying. So I got angry. I said, I've been praying since January. What was the meaning of that thing you came to? You know why? I was not trained. The reason why God spoke to me and told me those words that we may consider not to be important is because he had already scheduled the day of the appointment. And the way I was going, Satan was beginning to weary my heart because God seemed not to be responding. So in order not to allow Satan succeed with his mind bending, God said, I see you are praying. The meaning is, you have not reached the day of the appointment. Continue doing what you are doing. When the day of the appointment reaches, you will have your encounter. That was a prayer I did that I counted how many days I fasted. So it took 264 days before God encountered me. I will not be here today preaching to you if I didn't have that encounter. 264th day, I finished from my prayer on the mountain, came back into the room, because the prayer started becoming so intense that when I come from work with my tie, if I'm late, I don't drop it. I take the tie to the mountain. So I came back from the mountain with my tie on, entered into the room to remove my tie. It was 12 midnight. Right? That was when I ran into 4 angels in my room. The suspended time, this thing you call time, was suspended. I was going into the past and into the future. They were taking me into the past and into the future, into the past and into the future. They left me by 3 a.m. in the morning. What I'm telling you is on the 20th of October, 2001. 20th of October, 2001. 21st of October, 2001, I came again, dropped my things, began to pray in tongues in the room. This time now, to go to the mountain, I have not gone. I came to the room, changed, to go to the mountain, then they stopped me. I was in that room until 3 a.m. in the morning, from 6 p.m. in the evening. It was in that second encounter that I knew that the place of my primary assignment was the city of Makurdi. Are you there? That's how divine direction came to me. When you start with a vow. If you continue, you will hit an encounter of your appointment. The day you hit the encounter of the appointment, the second point I want to raise starts. It is the supervising spirit of your altar that comes to visit you. It doesn't come as a friend, doesn't come as an acquaintance. It comes as a king. It comes to prescribe. It comes to give you direction. He opens your eyes to see that you are off track. Are you there? So the human attendant must commence his assignment of priesthood with a solemn vow. This flame that I've kindled now, it will never go out. Go and study the temple. You will see a flame there that they commanded the priest that this flame should not go out. Priesthood is a lifetime thing. It's not hit and run. If you are not ready to begin, no problem. Go become a nominal Christian. But the day you get ready, just know that this fire that I'm kindling now, I will kindle it for life. If you are not ready for that challenge, don't worry. It's not for everybody. 264 days before God came. Sorry, it's not God that came, it's angels that came. When I started encountering angels, I was so happy because my power ministry now started at that point. I preached for 5 years with power before it occurred to me that it was not angels I was praying to encounter. It was Jehovah I was praying to encounter. So I repented. Are you there? And came back. You will encounter many things when you begin to do if prosperity can even fall upon you suddenly. And because of that prosperity, you'll be going to Port Harcourt bringing goods, going to Port Harcourt bringing goods, going to Lagos, you put goods in 911. You do that for 11 years. Then you will remember, it was not goods that I was looking for when I started. My own was the angels began to minister to me, and I started power ministry. That's where that sensitivity to know if an angel is in the room is that time that I got it. When demons are walking, I will know it. I will know. The gift of discernment of spirit. Among all the prophetic gifts, the strongest of my life is discernment. I do business with invisible beings. If I know the song to sing for them to come, I know the song. If here, I can sing that song. If I sing it and continue singing, it may not make sense to you, they will come here. No man taught me this. I learned it by the altar. There are lessons that you will learn by encounter. Please welcome my friend. Let him. He will minister to us.